Hi guys, welcome to Inspired Physics. This is me Anakha Padmaguma. Today we'll be learning the first topic of electrostatics 1, that is charge and its unit. So let's move into the video. So our chapter is electrostatics 1 and the first topic is charge and its unit. The charge and its unit comprises of 4 subtopics, that are what is a charge, quantization of charges, properties of charges and charging. In this last part we are dealing with 3 types of charging, that is charging by friction, charging by induction and charging by conduction. In these 3 topics we will be learning what is a charge, quantization of charges and properties of charges, and so these 4 are the topics or the subtopics that come under charge and its unit. So, first topic, what is a charge? What is a charge? It's actually acting as a question. So let me convey something else into this, that is matter. As you guys all might be knowing, what is a matter? Matter is something that occupies space and has mass in it. So mass plus space gives matter. When this matter is subjected to atomical structural study or analysis, if that matter exhibits any kind of electrical nature, then that matter can be termed as a charge. That is, matter plus electric nature gives charge. It depends upon the nature of the charge, that is whether positive or negative and all other factors. So this much is the content that comes under what is a charge. Since you understood what is a charge, so let me tell you the 2 different types of charges, that is a positive charge and a negative charge. These are the 2 categories of charges. So now, understanding more of it, we need to know what is electrical neutrality, or when can we say that a matter or a object is electrically neutral. Electrical neutrality is a condition when there is equal amount of positive and equal amount of negative charge residing inside a matter. That is, equal amount of positive and equal amount of negative charge should be found inside a matter to say that that matter is exhibiting electrical neutrality, or then it can be said to be electrically neutral. Then that matter can be said to be electrically neutral. So that is both equal positive and negative charges. So now coming to the SI unit of charge. SI unit of charge is Coulomb. That is represented by the capital C. We need to study this, like it's mainly asked as 1 mark questions. Have to study this. It's basically asked as 1 mark questions. So this is something important that you should know. You should not miss out the unit while writing the charges, because there is importance for the unit. There is importance for the unit. The next topic is quantization of charges. What is meant by quantization of charges? Quantization itself has its meaning, that is quantified. It can be quantified, that is its value can be found. It can be measured, that is it's measurable. So quantification of charges means the charge can be measured. For example, if you have 5 liters of water in your hand, and how will you say that I have 5 liters of water with me? That's how you will say that. So the 5 liters is what you use to quantify the amount of water that you have in your hand. Similarly, charges can be quantified into either positive or negative. Here the V and E has special relevance, that is V is any integer. It can be any number. It can be any number. It can be the number of charges that you have. Where E is the value of the charge, that is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 Coulomb. It depends on whether it is an electron or a proton. If it's an electron, then it will be negative 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 Coulomb. And if it's a proton, then we can say it is that is positive 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 Coulomb. So the next topic is, that is the third topic, properties of charges. First property is like charges repel and unlike charges attract. You might be knowing this actually. So let's move into the second one. Charges can be quantized. We learned what is meant by quantization. So I think you understood what is being told through this. Charges can be quantized. So the third property is magnitude of charge is independent of the speed of the body. That is, if a body is moving with 50 km per hour of speed, and if it's having a 50 coulomb of charge, and if it has covered 30 kilometers distance, that means at the end of the journey also that body will be having the same amount of charge that it had in the beginning. That is meant by the magnitude of charge is independent of the speed of the body. So the last 2 points are, charges are scalar in nature. That is, charges are scalar quantities. Then the last point is, charge on a system is always conserved. The charge on a system remains always conserved throughout. That is meant by the charge on a system is always conserved. These are the points that come under the properties of electric charges or simply charges. So the last and final topic that come under charge and its unit is charging. There are mainly 3 types of charging, that is charging by friction, charging by induction and charging by conduction. So let me say what is charging by friction. Charging by friction simply means rubbing 2 objects together in order to develop a charge between or charge distribution between the two objects. That is meant by charging by friction. It's simply rubbing each other, rubbing 2 substances each other. Then the second one is charging by induction. Charging by induction means bringing a charged body to an uncharged body without touching it. Without touching it, just hear that, without touching it. That means induction itself stands for without touching and charging the body. That is charging by induction. Then the last one is charging by conduction, that is bringing a charged body to an uncharged body by touching the uncharged body so that the charge gets transferred to the uncharged body. That is charging by conduction. So these are the 3 main types of charging, that is charging by friction, charging by induction and charging by conduction. Hope you guys understood the video. If you have any kinds of doubts, just please rewind the video and note the points down for more clarity. And if any other doubts are remaining, just comment below. I'll be replying your comments. So please subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon so that when I upload the new videos, you get the notifications. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe and keep learning.